Gotcha.
TD Sports Talk in the house. Let's go. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, buddy!
Yo, you know the deal. You nothing changed. Judah Ben. Yo. Here we go again to open up the show again. Suckers want to copy, so they try to wonder where we been. It's Thomas from the Bronx talking boxing, football and baseball and sometimes wrestling. Plus he all about the dough like Fosse. You might even catch him live, be on IG. You know he still rock with sock, even when the whole block is hot, chillin' in the cut like a doc. A lot of cowards, they act fake in a spot like they taking a spot, but imitators a pop. Tommy dropping out gems like a treasure chest. Every other week you might catch him with a special guest. Like the champ Keith Cologne, he's a regular. Took pics with Bud, so you better show him love. BVO and D-Free playing safety. They blocking all nonsense. Sonny, change your conscience. Yeah. You already know the deal. Judah Ben. Tell a friend to tell a friend, son. Tommy from the Bronx. BVO, D-Free, Socrates in the spot. East St. Louis.
Champ of the world. Shout out to TD Sports. TD Sports. Let's go, champ.
Shout out to TD Sports, man. B. Norman Jr., man. See you taking the pictures out there and with that New York doing big things, man. Keep doing your thing.
What's good, everybody? What is good, man? Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is doing good. Forget about good, not just good. Hopefully everybody is doing great. It is the last day of 2025. As we move forward to 2026, the new year is upon us. We're almost here. And, I haven't been doing content as much as I want to in the last month, maybe month and a half. We've been dropping episodes of, Tales from the Bayside. I think we did 2 within the last month. Please check those out if you haven't seen them. And, I've been live with Rich Mancuso. Keep It in the Ring has been pretty consistent each and every week, except that we're not going to go live this week because of the new year. Maybe we might go Friday. I got to think about that a little bit, but Friday's 2 days away. We may do that. But, yeah, that's always Thursday and Friday. But not as much as I want to. I promised some videos. I'm still going to put them out there. I've just been very busy. A lot of things going on in the world, right? And with things going on in the world, things going on with me and here as well in real life, feel me? And I'm sure with everybody else as well, But I just wanted to come on in here and kind of recap the year in review from my point of view, from the fights I've been at, the press conference I've been at. I mean, we've been to a lot. The last year, 2024, I've been to a lot of events. This year, I've been to a lot of events. Met some new people, YouTube content creators as well. I got to meet the infamous BVO, right? A couple of times. He came out here for the fights and got to meet Prize Fighter. Trying to think of everybody else. But, yeah, it's been good. I'm going to go by date by date, event by event. Got some pictures here, some videos. We'll get into it. I might open the panel up a little bit later. Might do a rant a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who's in the building. Say what's up to everybody real quick. Salute as everybody come through. If I miss you, I apologize. I'll try to catch you highlighted on the screen. So see my man D-Free, my co-host, up in the building. D-Free, we're going to announce something pretty soon. I'll probably bring him up later and we could talk about it a little bit more. Angie, baby, Happy New Year to you. Thanks for coming through. Salute. Who else is up here? Stephen Elden Mack is up here. Stephen L is funny. I'm glad you came because one of the pictures I'm going to put up, I got a few pictures of you from the Berlanga fight. So that's part of my year in review. So salute to you. Angie Baby's in here saying press the like. My man, Insane, the most hated. He's not really the most hated. He's just kind of misunderstood sometimes. But salute to you, Insane. Appreciate you coming through. And my other host, the host of Keeping in the Ring, my man, Rich Mancuso's up in here as well. Salute to you. Thanks for coming through. Who else? Anybody else? My man, G5, what's good? What's popping, bro? Salute to you. Happy New Year to you as well. And we got to talk. Hit me up either later on or maybe tomorrow, if anything. But Happy New Year to everybody, man. I wish everybody nothing but a happy, healthy New Year. Nothing but the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? If you had a great 2025, let's go and have an even greater 2026. You know, I genuinely and sincerely wish everybody the best. You know, I'm out here. I support a lot of people on YouTube. And, you know, hopefully people come back and support me and at the same way. And we're going to talk a little bit about that too, because 2026, I'm kind of going to fall back on the support system. You know, if I don't feel the love in return, then I'm just going to kind of like save my pennies a little bit and put it into the fights that I go to. Because, you know, I go to a lot of these fights and yeah, I get credentials to most of these fights and the press conferences, the weigh-ins, you know, I get credentials to that. Shout out to man Rich Mancuso. He helps me a lot with that. And shout out to man Pedro Fernandez, who I also do radio. If you don't know, I'm on the radio every Sunday at Ring Talk Worldwide with Pedro Fernandez. He helps me with that. But I also do buy the tickets as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then, you know, we had a big event. I believe it was in July with Xander Zayas here. BVO came out. I treated that guy like a king. You know what I mean? And then he come out telling stories about a rat in a restaurant. The guy is crazy, bro. The guy is crazy, B. But so yeah, that's where I'm gonna try to put the pennies and nickels and stuff towards that, and less to some of these content creators that kind of don't appreciate what I do for them. You know what I'm saying? Because the last few months have been kind of eye-opening as far as some of these content creators and just their moves in general, just the way they treat, you know. So right now the focus is, you know, to focus on me, to focus on my content, to focus on my team, which is the STN network, and to focus on the people that rock with me, you know what I'm saying? And to give back, you know what I'm saying? Because I do this for you. You know what I'm saying? When I go live like I am live now, it's very rare that you'll see me up here by myself, you know, talking to you guys. I usually have my co-host Steve Free up here, my man Socrates is up in here, or somebody from STN. And, you know, we come in here, we chop it up. And if I'm not doing that, I usually have a guest, like a professional fighter, a manager, a coach, or whatever, and let them talk. So if you don't like what I'm spitting, you know what I'm saying? The goal is to kind of produce more interviews and to promote more people out there, you know, to come up and give you their stories. So, you know, and that's what 2025 was mainly about, man. We had a lot of interviews this year. And shout out to my man KG. KG came up with the concept Tales from the B-Side, and it's a great show. It's probably my favorite show because we go and we interview these fighters, and or maybe, you know, I think we had a trainer as well, and they tell us what it's like to be on the B-side of fights. Because let's face it, a lot of fighters, you know, have to be the B-side one way or the other, right? And they tell us stories that are just crazy, how they got to put up with negotiations or got to put up with the hotels or, you know, or the ring and the gloves and a lot of different stories. So it's an educational purposes for fighters that are coming on up, traders coming up to see what the business side of boxing and how you can get screwed, you know, not just the fact that getting screwed in the scorecards, but leading up to it, you know, to the ring walk, you know what I'm saying? As far as choosing referees. You know, and then we had some talking about drug testing. We had some talk about hand wraps. I mean, it's very, very educational. And these are coming from people that been in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That people that throw them hands in the ring. Me, I don't throw the hands in the ring. I'm not a professional fighter. You know what I'm saying? So what I say is based off what my communications with people on YouTube, with people that are in the business, fighters per se, you know what I'm saying? And then your job as the people that follow me is to whether take my word as, something factual or something like I'm making it up. And I try to be as factual as possible. I don't come out here and lie. And that's why I like bringing on, these guests, because if you don't want to hear me speak, for an hour, half an hour or so, listen to a guy like Keith Cologne. Keith Cologne is a prospect, soon to be contender. And I've had him up here, a dozen times. I've been to a bunch of his fights, even before he turned pro. And, listen to a guy like him and how he's coming up through the amateurs to the pros, and then I had a guy like Ishe Smith, who I developed a good friendship with, to the fact that he trolls me on my football teams every week. He texts me making fun of the Seahawks. It's crazy, but it's cool to establish a relationship with somebody like Ishe Smith, who came up through kind of like the first reality TV boxing event and the Contender, and became a world champion. So like he's had interesting stories, and he's on, he comes on often here as well. So salute to my man, Just Do Boxing in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. Happy New Year to you. My man Federico. Oh, Federico. Yo, Federico's up in here too, man. Salute. That's my boy. Federico out here. Salute to you, man. Thanks for coming through. Happy New Year. My man Beast, BC is up in here as well. Salute to you, BC, man. We didn't get. I think we got to link up once this year, which is cool. I saw him at Clarence's barbecue cookout this summer, which was pretty cool. It's always good to see BC. He was at the fight a couple years ago with me, man. BC, a real solid individual as well. So I'm gonna try to shout people out as they come through. So excuse me if I miss you, but I see you guys, man. Shout out. Next up, absolutely, Just Do, man. He in your city, representing your city in Jersey, man. And Keith Cologne, man. He's a problem, man. He's a good kid, man. Going to school, about to graduate Rutgers University. Great story, man. And I appreciate that, man. I like that, man. That's extremely dope, man. That intrigues me more to see a kid like him going to school, full-time student, full-time athlete. It doesn't get any better than that, man. It shows the focus, dedication, hard work. You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of people we have here on the show, from time to time. Says Happy New Year. Who's the current best pound for pound fighter? And why is it Inoue the monster? Inoue? Well, okay. So you're saying Inoue is your best pound for pound fighter. I have no problem with that. The thing with Inoue is, this past week, and I'm going to change course a little bit, just talk about Inoue real quick, because I'm not going to come in here and do like a fighter of the year and stuff like that. Maybe I'll throw something out there when I open up the panel in a little bit. But, with the hand wraps. Now, the problem I have with the hand wraps is that he knows what the rule is. His team knows what the rule is in each, state or country or whatever they're at, right? And they still try to kind of break the rules, acting like they didn't know. That's my only problem with it. But as far as the hand wraps itself, it doesn't give you any advantage. He's not cheating. I've had fighters come up here and tell me that if even you look at, and you guys got to use common sense too. If you look at the way the hand wraps are, it's around his hand, not even on the knuckle. And he's not, if he was putting something in the wraps, then obviously he's cheating. He's doing something illegally, like he's creating a plaster, something like Margarito did against Cotto and try to do with Mosley. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But mostly what the hand wraps is for is to protect your hands from getting injured, right? So in reality, if you want to say it's an advantage, the only advantage I guess you get is that he can punch harder and not worry about his hands getting hurt. And that is kind of like the quote that a couple people on this show has said, right? So we just had Bones Adams on the show this past Sunday. He said the same thing. Stitch Duran on BVO show said the same thing as well. And Stitch Duran has wrapped some hands as well. Not just, there's a cut man. He's wrapped hands up for fights. So that's what it is. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. I think people are making a little bit too much of a big deal of it as far as taking away from his skill set and from him being a fighter. I think that's a little messed up. But it is wrong that if you know what the rules are and then you try to pull a fast one like you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And that's the only problem I have with it. That is, suspicious. That's suspicious activity. You know the rules. I know in Japan is different. Vegas is different. New York is different. And Saudi Arabia is different. So you know the rules, right? It's not going to give you any less or more punching power. Those people that say that, they really have, no clue, unless they could prove otherwise. Now, if they could prove me otherwise, prove me wrong, prove me otherwise, then you know what? Then I'll be like, you know what? I was wrong. But based on what a couple fighters and what Stitch Duran has said, then I got to go with them because those are the more experienced ones. And let me tell you, Bones Adams, he broke his hand multiple times at fights, and he knocked out a fighter with a broken hand. And he said that's basically what it is with the hand wraps. So that's why as far as go with that. Kind of drew me off course a little bit, but back to what I want to talk about. Go to year in review. I've been to a lot of events. I'm looking at all these events I've been to, whether it was a press conference or weigh-in. I've been to more than like a dozen events this year. Starting in February 1st, I went to go see my man Keith Colon in the Prudential Center. He got a knockout victory. And, after that, they had a little fight party. I guess like a fight party afterwards. And we went to a restaurant across the street from the Prudential Center, and we saw David Morrell against David Benavidez. So that was a pretty cool night. We walked in right into Cool Boy beating up on Brandon Figueroa, which was a good event. And that was a good fight with itself. A lot of people thought that Figueroa was going to beat Cool Boy. And Cool Boy went in there, dropped him, came in there and got the win. And then in the main event, Benavidez beat up Morrell in a fight that I picked Morrell in, right? And I was wrong, which is weird because I won the fight pool this year. And but that was in season 1. I actually picked David Morrell to win that fight. And he lost. He pretty much got, I wouldn't say dominated, but he pretty much got beat up in that fight. So that was February 1st. That was the first event I went to. I had some pictures in here. I don't know if I uploaded them. Bear with me. I think I did not upload them because I'm a dun-dun-dun. And I was trying to rush to put it together. But as I load them up right now, let me talk about what's going to happen. What's happened in 2025 as far as content. I already told you the Tales from the B-side. We did about 20 episodes this year. And shout out to my KG who's in the chat. Salute to you, KG. Happy New Year to you. And his idea, and it was a great idea because I love it. I love the show, love the concept, and we did 20 great episodes, and we're looking to do 20 or more in 2026. But in 2026, we're going to start a new podcast. It's kind of a similar podcast that has been that's already been done within STN, but I'm kind of going to redo it because it kind of faded away and they stopped doing it. And that's the Roll with the Punches podcast. And the purpose of me doing this is to do it with my boy D-Free, to do it with my boy Socrates, to do it with BVO, to do it with Marky Dan, and to do it with B3, where we have a formatted show and try to keep it as professional as possible. So we're going to have the hottest boxing topics, or maybe just have a regular boxing topics, and we're going to stick to those topics, and we'll have breaks in between. We're going to keep it as professional as possible and keep it to like an hour limit, right? It's not going to be, as open and as free, as a freestyle where we're on a panel and everybody's giving opinions and we're talking over each other. We're gonna write it out, format it, roll with the Punches podcast 1 coming out featuring yada yada, right? Or if we'll do an interview, right? Because I already have Keith Cologne lined up for sometime next week to start it up. I'm going to have Josiah Kirkpatrick up in here too as well. That's another prospect that's also going to be on the show. So whether we have an interview or we're going to have a straight up boxing talk, we're coming back. Roll with the Punches podcast. My man D-Free, I believe that was D-Free's original idea that he did with BVO. So we're bringing that to you in 2026. So look out for that. Struggling right now to put these pictures up. I'm not sure what's going on. Give me a second. I was going to show you some pictures from each event. Let me see if this comes up. It's taking, this might be a connection issue. Oh shit, it's not loading the pictures. Well, that kind of sucks. Prize fighter, salute. He's not a fraud, Federico. Nobody said he's a fraud. I think he's up there as my fighter of the year. I mean, he's fought 4 times this year. What other fighter that's an undisputed champion is fighting more than 2 times in a year? He fought 4 times. 4 times, like the old school fighters. He was the first fighter to do it since Larry Holmes did it back in like 76. Don't quote me on that. But Larry Holmes was the last person to do it, where he was the Ring Magazine champion, and he had the ring belt. And he defended it 4 times. So not to compare Inoue to Larry Holmes, because Larry Holmes was a heavyweight and he was an all-time great, and he was undefeated. He was looking to break Marciano's record, and he eventually lost to Spinks in a controversial loss. But what I'm saying is that he's very active, and no other fighter is really doing that. You feel me? So I give Inoue a lot of credit, and I have him a top 3 pound for pound. I don't really have a pound for pound list because I like a lot of fighters, but he's definitely in my top 3. I would have Devin Haney in my top 5. I might even have him in my top 3. He just won another world title this year in another weight class. I would have David Benavidez up there as well, because he tries to make the best fights. Just guys don't want to fight him, So bear with me. I'm gonna try to upload these pictures one more time, man. Hold on, because I had this all set up, and I'm still on February 1st, and I haven't even got to February 14th yet. Let's see if this works. Chacho, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let me jump off and jump on real quick. Give me a second. Let me reset. All right, I'm back. Let me see if this works, because this is kind of annoying. So from February 1st, that was the first fight I went to in 2025. We'll go to February 14th, major event in New York City, Madison Square Garden, the Hulu Theater. Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Berichick. Keyshawn Davis, I got to witness him winning his first world title. And hold up, this is let me show you this. This is Keyshawn after he won. If you're watching now, that was through my camera, through my seat where I was sitting at. I was sitting 2 rows behind Crawford. I was sitting in the same row as Papoose and Clarissa Shields. But that is right there, Keyshawn Davis winning his first title. I got to meet Bo Mack. I got to meet Bud Crawford. That was a great event. Rohan Polanco was on the card. I got to see the debut of Juanita Lopez. That's Juanma Lopez's son. He made his pro debut. He had a devastating knockout. I mean, the guy fell face first. Sick knockout. So that was it. We saw Xander Zayas was on that card. He scored a TKO victory, I think it was a 9th round, versus Slaw Spomer, who was trained by Roy Jones. I got to meet Roy Jones. Didn't get to take a picture with him, but I got to meet Roy Jones, who was training the guy Spohr, who was fighting Xander Zayas. So that was a great event to be at. And that was the second event. That was only the second event of 2025. So let's see if this works. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to load up from the fight with Keith Cologne. I'm trying to get the post fight. This is me and Keith in the after party. That's me, February 1st, 2025. And let's see. It looks like the pictures are uploading now. Hold on 1 second. Me and Keith, my man Keith Cologne. Then I got to, here's me this is after the weigh-in. I got to meet Bo Mack. Bo Mack is a big dude, just like me. Me and Bo Mack are twinning right there. And let me see if I could get this as well. Hold on. This is February 14th. I'll load these up. So that was February 14th, Valentine's Day. It was a Friday, I believe. And Keyshawn Davis, and it's not loading again because I'm cursed. Let me do one at a time. So let's see. So I can show you. Some of these I've already uploaded and show you. This is me and Bud. Whoever took this picture did a bad job and didn't put Bud in the light. But that's me and Bud Crawford, ringside. Me and Bud, ringside. Who could say that, man? Who's giving you content and is at ringside at events? Seriously. I mean, I ain't trying to brag, but, I'm trying to brag. You feel me? Hold on. Let's see if this works. Hold on. I should have had this all prepared later, but I wanted to go on like an hour ago. And then after Keyshawn won the belt, that's me and Keyshawn after the fight. Me and Keyshawn Davis after he won his first world title, in which he never got to defend it because he came overweight. But that's me after right there out there at Penn Plaza. He was going back to the hotel. I think Rich Mancuso took this picture, if I'm not mistaken. That's me and Papoose. He was sitting in the same row as me, right? I was ready to, drop a 16, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he was trying to hear it, you know what I'm saying? That was me and Papoose in that event. So that was February 14th. The next event, so I didn't go to a fight until April 9th. Actually, it wasn't a fight. It was the press conference for Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, the announcement of the fight. So they had a big press conference April 9th at Madison Square Garden. In that event, I was able to meet a lot of people, a lot of the women fighters as well. I got to meet Alicia Baumgartner. I got to talk to Katie Taylor. Didn't get to really talk to Amanda, but I got to talk to Katie Taylor. I got video of her in an interview. I got to talk to my homegirl, Sharita Metcalf, who I'm going to load up in a minute. Hold on one second, see if it lets me load these pictures. And some of these pictures I've shown y'all before. That was the big press conference. Who else I got to meet? There was somebody else. This is Alicia Baumgartner. I forgot who the name of her opponent. I know that opponent she was fighting. She was on that show on Netflix, The Heist, I think, something like that. Money Heist. But I can't remember her name. I think her name was Amanda something. I can't remember her name. Forgive me on that. But that's a picture that I took at the press conference after they did the face-off. This is Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. Amanda came in with the headgear because she got headbutted in the second fight. So she was clowning. So she came in with the headgear. Then you got, hold on, let's see if this works here. Hold on one second. Let's see if this works. StreamYard's acting up. I don't know why, but StreamYard's giving me mad problems. Hold on, because I want to open the panel for you guys real quick. I know people were jealous of some of the pictures I took. Here we go. That's the one right there. Who's that good-looking dude with Alicia Baumgartner? I'm serious. Like, who is that? It's crazy, man. Who can say that, man? Me and Alicia. And then it's funny because I think like a week later or a week before the fight, my man Clarence had a video and a picture he got with Alicia, and you see him kicking game at the counter. Yeah, man, Clarence is a wild boy, man. Hold up. I'm going step by step. That's me and Sharita when before she was the champion. I just grabbed any picture. I got a bunch of pictures with I probably grabbed the worst one of the four or five that I took. Hold up. I'm trying to see. Shout out to my man Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy Boxing was there. Johnny Boy Boxing is always at the events. That's my man's. He worked with I think with Fight Hype. That's him with Sharita and her manager. I forgot her name. I've been forgetting a lot of names recently. I don't know what it is, man. I've been struggling with the names. Let me go. My man BVO is in the chat now. He says, "But is yo, BVO is so messed up." Shout out to man, Mr. Shelton. Salute to you, Paisano. Yo, BVO's an asshole. You and Bomac look like. Yo, you ain't shit, D Free. Where's me and Bomac? Hold up. I think BVO. Mr. Shelton made a video of me and Bomac. Did I delete it already? Yeah, I think I did. Damn. Yeah, that one didn't go through. Here's a funny one too. So the next fight that I went to was June 16, and I went to the Hitchens-Kambosos fight. I was ringside for that fight as well. I got a video. I posted it on Instagram that Hitchens reposted, which was cool. It was a knockout when he stopped Kambosos. So that's me and Hitchens. Pretty funny picture. I think it's funny, but that's Hitchens after he defended his title versus Kambosos. I was gonna post a lot more pictures, but I don't think I'm gonna have time because this is acting up. I'm just gonna post a few more. My man Stephen L is up in here. This is at the Berlanga fight. But yeah, man, June 4th, it was a time where I went to like 4 events in a matter of 2 weeks. With June 14th, Richardson Hitchens against Kambosos. June 21st, we got to see Jahai Tucker in the Prudential Center. There was other good fights in that fight as well. And then July 11th, Serrano versus Taylor in the Garden. Then July 12th in Queens. We went to see Berlanga versus Jesus. Hamed, why can't I get the names today, bro? It's also Shakur and Zapata. Damn, man, I'm messing up on the names big time, man. My man Stephen L with Papoose after the Berlanga fight. My man Stephen L came all the way from Pennsylvania to come see this fight, to link up and chill, man. Salute to him. Hold up. Let me show these. I got to meet Teach. Teach, if you know Teach me in these chats. Here, let me see. I got a picture of me and Teach. If you guys don't know what Teach looks like, I'm going to show you what Teach looked like in a minute. Teach was at the Berlanga fight. I got to link up with him. Let me see. They go Eric Salubin, my man Stephen L. the Mac. After the fight, yo, look at Eric Salubin's head is like, it's like a football helmet, bro. And then this is me and Teach at the fight. That's my man Teach. He be in the chats. He be in a lot of. He be watching a lot of content, following a lot of people that we all follow. You know, that's him. We linked up at the fight as well. Let me see. I'm gonna drop one more, but that was June 14, June 21st, July 11, July 12, then July 26. Let me show you. Hold up. Let me bring this. These are the ones you want to see. You want to see when my man BVO came to New York, came to the Bronx and started telling bullshit stories about rats and stuff. It's crazy, man. And we didn't even get to take a picture that day. We met up at the Danny Garcia fight. Let me see if these load up, because these are giving me a hard time, bro. And then I'm gonna open up the panel so that we could crack jokes on people. There go my man BVO with Franchon Cruz. And that's me and BVO at the Danny Garcia fight. So, Gabe, if you got any jokes on BVO, it'd be good to put them out right now. So, this would be a good time to do it, Gabe. He says, "What? Who you call? What? What was that? What are you talking about, BVO?" Italian icy. You know what's funny is that I went to go chill with my boys like a few weeks ago, and they started yelling "Jello, Jello," right? And if you know what Jello means in Spanish, it means ice. They was because we was in a Dominican spot. It's mostly Dominicans, and it was like they were saying that I was ice coming into the restaurant. Ain't that messed up? These are the type of friends I have, man. They're like Jello, Jello, Jello. Crazy, man. That's crazy, right? Mad disrespectful. Hold on, let me see if I can find another one real quick before we end it off. I'll end it with this one. And where's my man Clarence? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'll end it with these two. Fucking don't load, bro. Hold up. Oh, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna put up, BVO? I'm gonna put the picture that you wanted me to send you. That I'm not gonna send you, but I'm gonna put it up just for you. They go my man Clarence with Keith Cologne. That was at the Danny Garcia fight. Where Keith Cologne won another knockout, 8-0, 8 knockouts. This is us after the fight. My man Prize Fighter all the way to the left. You know, Prize Fighter is a rich dude, man. He's styling and profiling. My man BVO, Clarence over there. And then one more picture. We got to see Jalil Hackett was chilling with us, chilling with BVO mostly. But Jalil Hackett was at the fight. I got to talk to him for a little bit. He clowned me a little bit because I had the Puerto Rico hat, and he was trying to get the fight with Xander. So the first thing he said, "Yo, I like your hat, bro." He said, "I like your hat, man. We trying to get Xander." And for whatever reason, it's not coming up. Hold on a second. Let me try one more time. So this is a picture that BVO wants to clown me on, but I won't give it to him. It's not letting me. The upload is taking too long. Hold on. It's not meant to be, BVO. I'm sorry. Let me see one more time. It's loading. So this is the picture that Jalil Hackett took with me. The gun to my head. There's like three of them. One of them, I'm just like smiling, shrugging my shoulders because he was like he's looking for the Xander fight. And what happened with this picture is that he's also Xander Zayas works with Kid Kansas, and Kid Kansas is a good friend of Jalil Hackett and Team Hackett. So I was like, they didn't know that I knew him. So they were mentioning. I was like, yo, I know Kid Kansas. So I had text Kid Kansas this picture, and I was like, yo, look what they did to me, man. They trying to get Xander. They got me hostage. And Kid Kansas like, yo, man, I don't want to get involved. They both my friends. I want no problems. They both my friends, whatever. And then I had showed it to Jaleel and the father. I said, I told you I knew Kid Kansas. So this is pretty funny. But that's the picture BVO1, so you can try to clown me. Well, I'm not letting him have it. See, you see, he ain't shit. He ain't shit. But anyway, I'm gonna open up the panel. But listen, man. Hopefully D-Free come up. We're gonna talk about the Roll with the Punches podcast. We're gonna start doing that 2026. And I'm gonna be going to more events, man. January 10th, next week, next Saturday. Subriel Matias, I'll be at that fight. Keith Cologne is on the card. Team Cologne will be in the building because I'm Team Cologne all day. So we'll be at that card. And then January 31st, Shakur and Tio. I'll be there as well. So 2 big fights already. Month of January starting 2026. Hot. It's hot, man. We coming in and we attended mad fights, man. So I'm gonna drop the link real quick for anybody that want to come through and talk. And then we'll say Happy New Year and then we'll bounce. So we'll be out of here. But that's my quick recap on 2025 in review, man. And like I said, man, I was gonna do a rant. I even had this like it was gonna be the Tommy D rant, but I'll save that for later for another day. You know what I'm saying? But basically, what the rant is for is that 2026, man. I'm only focusing on what we're doing over here. Whether I'm doing something with Tales from the B-side or Roll with the Punches or anything that I want to put out or I want to say, I'm putting here. And if you don't rock with it, it's all good, man. You don't have to rock with it. My man D-Free, what's good, D-Free?
What's good?
A rap group, huh? That's crazy, man.
Hey,
Rap
y'all
group,
look like y'all was trying to bring the Fat Boys back.
That's fucked up, man. See, this is the shit I have to put up with, man.
You showed that
back. You know what's funny is that Pedro saw that picture, right? And he was worried for me. He was like, yo, man, because it's the camera, man. I'm not that big. It's just that because I got the vest on and the hoodie. It's February. I don't really wear coats. I wear hoodies most of the time. So it looked like I'm bigger than what I am. Yeah, I'm big, but I'm not big as Bomac. But when he saw this picture, he was worried. He was like, yo, Tom, you gotta take care of yourself and you gotta take it easy. And all this. And I was like, I'm not that big, man. Because I know Bomac is big, but he's like, you gotta take it easy and stuff and watch your health and all of this. And I'm like, it's the hoodie and I'm wearing a vest, bro. So yeah, but the one that Bomac is short. He's shorter than what I thought. So he's a little taller than me. You know, I'm short. I'm 5'7", 5'8" with Timbs. So what's up, prize fighter? Salute, bro.
TD, I love the pictures, bro. Them Jones was we had a good time that night, bro.
Yeah, man. It was
I loved it.
Great time, man. And hopefully we do more events this year.
Yeah. What's up with the Shakur and Tio? Y'all trying to link up?
I'm gonna be there. I'm just trying to see if the tickets go down a little bit.
Yeah,
the tickets are kind of ridiculous right now.
I know they're crazy. When I looked them Jones up, dog, they was crazy. So this is what I suggest, and this is we gonna ball on a budget. It's cool. I feel like we should book rooms around the way and just pull up after the fight. We can watch the fight together. We can order the pay-per-view, whatever we got to do. Watch the fight and then. Pull up out, when the fight over and everybody come outside, that's just as fun as inside to me, the outside. So we can do that, but I'll go in. If y'all go in and y'all purchase tickets, I'll get my tickets, but man, them things expensive, boy. It's so much you can, I'd rather go to Mexico or like DR or something than spend like $3,000 on a fight. That's just me though. I love fights, but I'm just saying, damn.
Yeah, them joints expensive. I was looking at because I'm not trying to be in the nosebleed.
Right.
But being on the floor, it's like, man, I might as well be at home watching this.
Man, I'd rather play the outside free. Like we just pull up, when the joint over, because everybody budget different, and it don't matter you can have more money or than this person, or less money than that person. It don't matter. Money is money, and I feel like spending unnecessary money, I'm totally against it. I don't care if I can do it or not. That's irrelevant. But I feel like them ticket prices are unnecessary. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if I cut off or what, but I was trying. I just kicked me out. But what I will
You
say
clear?
is
You
that
good?
I think the tickets are going to drop a lot. And what I was saying, and I didn't know when it cut me off, is that when they did the event, and it was a ring card event here, when it was Shiraz against Berlanga and Shakur versus Apeta, that was a ring card event, and the tickets dropped, and they gave away a lot of those tickets because it didn't do well. Like those ring card events have not been doing well, and this one is going to be a much bigger arena than what they had in Queens. That was an outdoor tennis stadium. This is the Madison Square Garden. It's going to fit between 18 and 20,000. And, it's not the Hulu Theater where it fits like 5.5 to 6,000 people. It's supposed to be a big event like what they had with Serrano versus Katie Taylor, and that one did pretty well. The tickets are going to drop. I promise you. I don't know how much. So I think the week of the fight is the best time to try to get those tickets. I promise you this fight is probably not going to sell out.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, we'll figure it out. I mean, we got a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we got a month, pretty much a month on the
A
dot.
month, yeah.
On the dot. So,
I mean, I'll go if y'all purchase tickets and go inside. I'll do it, but like I just said, like TD just said, I don't want to be up in the nosebleed because, like, if you spend $3,000 or $4,000, bro, your seats are gonna be cool.
yeah.
If I spend $3,000 or $4,000, I want my seats to be fire, not just cool. You know what I mean? So it's a difference, man. People lives are set up different. Like I said, it don't matter about the money. It's the principle with me. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's more
I'm
principle with
looking
me.
right now. I ain't got $3,000, $4,000 spent on no daggone flight ticket. I can tell you that right now.
And then you won't even have the best seats free. That's the bad part. I can see if we're gonna be all like at the last fight we was at the Danny Garcia where BVO got to be down low and TD had all that content. Brother Clarence had dope content. I was able to have good seats. I was supposed to sit with BVO, but he got blessed, so that's cool. But I mean, $3,000. I mean, because you got to think about it. Some of y'all gonna have to catch flights. Now, me, TD, we don't gotta catch flights, but it's still like $2 or $3,000 without the flights.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind. That's all.
I think, yeah, I ain't spending that much in the fight. I mean, I'm gonna try to see if I get a credential. But I don't know. It's gonna be tough because the ring hasn't really approved me for credentials. They approved me for press conferences, like to the leading up to the fights. But for the fights, I haven't been getting them for whatever reason from the ring. I get it from Top Rank, Matchroom, from other events, but for whatever reason, the ring, I don't know what's going on. So, but I plan to be there. I'll find a way. I think the tickets are going to drop, even if I have to sit levels up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be good because I want to see. It's not just Shakur and Tio. I want to see Shushu. I want to be there when he wins his first world title. Because I believe he is going to win. I want to be part of that because I've seen Shushu live a few times already. Now I want to be there when he wins the world title. Same thing like I did with Keyshawn. I wanted to do it with Abdullah Mason, but Abdullah Mason, got his title in Saudi Arabia. Because I've seen him a few times. So I definitely want to do it with Shushu. Because he's a New York fighter. Saying so. I'll be in the building somehow, some way. Shout out to man DP Rocket, man. Salute to you. Thanks for coming through. Happy New Year to you. Happy and healthy New Year 2026. Bigger and better things, baby. Let's do this.
Shout out,
Man, I got smoke with DP Rocker.
Oh
man,
why?
Dog, these all because of DP Rocker. I wasn't even thinking nothing about it, but today I go to the mailbox, get my mail, and these niggas started frying me in the mailbox. I got a letter from AARP talking about welcome to the 50 Club. I said, My birthday is 16 days away. If you don't get the fuck out of here.
50 is 50, baby. Hey, look, I just had my 44th birthday on the 28th, and I had one of the most amazing times, bro. And it's still going, you know.
Send me a letter talking
Happy
about some
birthday,
broken
bro.
shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I ain't
appreciate
gonna
it.
lie though. I am getting my AARP. I am getting it, but I was not expecting to see that in the mailbox when I went to the mailbox today.
Oh man, I forgot that the freaking the football games, the college games are today.
And shout out
Yeah,
to Marky Dan, because you know,
yeah.
he
He
did the do.
he won the fantasy
He
football
did
league.
he did
Oh
the
yeah,
do.
shout out to that jerk face, man.
I know, and you know, he personally texted my phone like, y'all laughed at me when I made my draft. But I
Yeah.
seen Marky team picking up steam in the middle of the season, and I was like, I know I had the best record and everything, but I knew deep down inside that my team wasn't gonna, you know, I had a good team, but I knew they wasn't gonna go through the
Yeah,
playoffs, bro. I just
like
knew it.
I mean, with the fantasy football, I mean, it's a once you get towards the end of the season,
Yeah,
you gotta have those players that still
and
fighting
Marky
to make
had them
it.
dogs, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have the players that still fighting to make it to the playoffs.
You know,
If they
Yeah,
not fighting to make it to the playoffs, and you got those players on your team, 9 times out of
yeah.
10, you probably not gonna win.
I had them guys free. It's just that I couldn't mess with Marky Dan's team. His team, like B. John Robinson, dog. Yo, he
Yeah,
snapped at the end of the
those
year,
guys,
bro.
those guys are fighting. The
Yeah,
Atlanta Falcons, the Baltimore Ravens.
yeah.
Who else he had? He had somebody else on his team. Those guys are
Marky
fighting
team ended up
to
being
make the
deep, boo.
playoffs. Yeah,
But you
he
know,
had
I came in third though. You know,
Bijan,
it's all good. I was 11-3. I came in third. It is what it is. We'll see what happens next year.
and Derrick Henry went off for him on Sunday.
Yeah,
oh, and
he
Henry
had
was a killer. That
yeah
that
he
was
had
crazy.
he got Henry
I
and
faced Henry.
Bijan.
Yeah, I faced Henry in one of the leagues I'm in, the championship. Every league that I was in this year, either the 5th or the 6th seed won it all.
Number one seeds like me, like I knew that like all year long, I knew that my team was good. They good. Like I was more of a seasonal team. I knew when it got down to the playoffs, somebody's gonna walk me down, either Markey or that damn Soul Survivors. His team was pretty good too.
Yeah,
You know,
his team was the team that put me out.
man, yeah, that his team was good. So like me and D Free, we was number one. You was number two, right, Free?
Yeah, I was number two.
Yeah, we got knocked off in the first round. We got not the first round, but we got knocked off early. You
Yeah, we
know.
had a bye week the first
Yeah,
round, and then we
yeah,
got
we
knocked
got
out.
smoked in.
Wow,
I mean,
Miami's up
like I
14
said,
nothing over Ohio State.
we had
Who?
players on our team that the team wasn't fighting to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They was either they was already in the playoffs, or they wasn't making the playoffs, so they wasn't really fighting like that. So
I'll say that Marky Dan team ended up being better than my team in the long run. Like he caught me, you know, and he took me to deep waters and I got drowned. That's just what happened with my team. Like
you
my
going
team was
on
I
Skywalker?
was 11-3 and I didn't win one playoff game because like what D Free just told y'all, you know.
Happy New Year, Skywalker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out my man Skywalker, man.
yeah,
Salute to you. Happy New Year to you, man, and bigger and better things for 2026, man. Much
yeah,
appreciated
already.
you coming through, man. That's my man Skywalker, man.
Yeah,
Salute
2026
to you.
is going to be a heck of a year. It's already starting off on a good foot for my personal life and my YouTube, and so it's gonna be a heck of a year. I expect to do much better than what I did in 2025, and that's all I ever look for. I don't make no real resolutions or anything like that. I always just look to improve on what I did the year before. That's all I strive for in the new year.
Shout out to you, D Free, man. You're gonna do
That's what's
great
up.
things in 26, brother. I can feel it.
I mean, 2026 is going to be the hashtag for me is going to be stay on topic.
Yeah.
And my topic is always is stay on topic. What that means is I'm going to be focused on what we're doing, right? What STN is doing, what we're doing, what shows we're doing. We're going to focus on us
Yeah.
and focus on, we're going to focus on boxing, real boxing content, focus on doing more interviews, and just focus on generally what we're doing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think what's been happening with me personally is that I've been following too much of these other YouTube channels and showing them support, but they really don't fucking appreciate shit, bro. And I'm sorry for cursing as much as I am now, because usually I don't curse as much, but they don't, man. And you know, when you support a guy, right, or support a channel, and then you go on and you talk your boxing, and that person comes in and trolls you. Don't say what's up. Don't say salute. Don't say nothing and come in and troll you because over a boxing opinion. I think that's fucked up, bro. And it's not me being sensitive or anything like that. And if anybody feels that way, then fuck you, bro. Like I don't care, because that's what I'm gonna be from now on. It's all gonna be. I'm gonna be a little bit selfish, and because I haven't been selfish, I've been solid with a lot of different people, but a lot of people don't reciprocate that, and they funny, bro. And they talk shit and they, you know, sneak this. I mean, I never had people sneak this to me. And I know I was warned about this years ago coming into this platform that don't worry, you'll see it. You know, people are going to start sneak this and talking shit. And this year, like, I never insulted anybody. I don't go at people, bro. I respect. And I think, you know, that's one thing about me. I may show too. I think I show too much respect. Well, you got people out here sneak this in and guys, you know, want to be reverends and shit like that. You know, coaches out here coming out here, sneak this and talking about shit that I'm saying. And I just think that's messed up. Listen, when I did that TO interview, and that was Rich who set that up. That was Keeping It in the Ring. We did that together, but that was Rich's baby right there. I show respect to his channel. I'm not a big fan of TO because TO says some wild stuff. But like when people came in that chat, like, yeah, they came and said, "What's up, Thomas?" For the most part, like the real solid dudes. But there was a few people coming in there and just strictly going at TO or whatever, which is fine. But can you say what's up to me? Like, can you say what up? And like, I got trolled in another video that I did a couple months ago, and I'm like, really? Like, what did I do to deserve that, bro? So I think stay on topic is going to be my thing. I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing. And what we're doing, the people that I know rock with me, you know what I'm saying? And like you guys, you know, even Jerkface VVO. And that's it. And you know, I'm still gonna support the channels that I'm supporting now, but I'm not as much as I was before, bro, because
that sounds like a new show, TD.
Yo, this YouTube community, bro, is weird, B. It's so weird because I just think like it's not genuine when it comes to the boxing talk. I think it's just more for clicks and views and, you know, and like you're always right and I'm always wrong and yada, yada, yada. And I can't be like that because if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. And I'm like, you know what? You got a point. Or maybe I'll admit I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to show respect and say, you know what? You got a point there. I think what you're saying is right. I'll never come out and be like, no, you wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I just, this shit is weird. And instead of me being too sensitive and saying something that I'm going to regret, I'm just going to focus on that. Because the thing is this, like, you know how these cornballs be saying, we outside. I think that's corny, right? I really be at the events. And that's why I started out the show talking about all the events I've been through. I go to the events and I communicate and I network with a lot of people. Listen, most of these interviews that we get here, whether KG gets them on Tales from the B-side, or if I get them or BVO gets them or whoever gets them, for the most part, we're doing our own work, our own grind, and our own networking to get these interviews. We don't have a team going out there and getting us these interviews. We really do this from like the bottom, and I don't think people really appreciate that. It's not like you know, like some of these channels. I don't really want to name drop some of these channels, but I'm gonna do one now. I don't care. Like Mill City has a good channel. He got a lot of interviews, but he has a team around him that helps him. He's got Zab Judah that helps him, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I'm not trying to clown him. What I'm trying to say is that I do this really by networking, communicating, talking to the people when I see them at the fights, or you know, I see them at the press conferences, and then we network. Now, mind you, I got help from guys like Rich Mancuso, who I became friends with, but that we met up in fights, and Socrates put me onto him. And then Pedro Fernandez, because of the radio show, that is 1,000% true. They've helped. But for the most part, whether Socrates is another one. Socrates helps me a lot too get these interviews because Socrates used to do this back in the day. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but I would think that people would appreciate the work that we put in behind the scenes to provide these interviews, to provide this content. Because like I said in the beginning, I'm not saying I'm always right, that I know everything, and not everybody wants to listen to me speak. But at least listen to these people, the professionals that been in the business or that were in the business or are in the business right now, because they're going through it. So they obviously would have more knowledge than me and a lot of these other people who mostly opinionated, you know what I'm saying? And it's very frustrating. And like the last 2 months, it's like frustrating to even like freaking throw out content, whatever, or watch anything or anything like that. And plus, we got lives of our own, right? So we got to focus on that. I had some health things I had to take care of or whatever, but yeah, let's just stay on topic. And stay on topic. If we're gonna do boxing talk, boxing. If we're gonna talk,
that sounds like a show. TV. Stay on topic. That sounds fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
don't
that.
want to talk about no content creators and their opinions. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to say about me, all I ask is stop the sneak this and say my name, bro. Say my name and give me credit and just call me a dick, call me a jerk face, call me a fucking herb, call me, a punk, call me somebody that don't know shit. But say, yo, that guy Thomas from the Bronx, he don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know who got beef with you.
Yeah, do me that favor and do that. You feel me? But like, yo,
weird,
a lot of this, it's whack because in real life, they wouldn't say this to me in my face straight up.
Nah.
And I'm not saying I'm about that, but they wouldn't, because when I say I'm a solid individual, bro, I really am, and I proved that with you guys here that I met in person and a bunch of other people that I met in person. Like, you cannot prove me different. Dead ass serious. And it's like, this shit is whack and it's corny, bro. Straight up.
TD is a solid dude. I met him in real life. He met up with me and he thorough. So whoever sneaked this in, like, come on, man. You must know him in real life.
It's crazy, bro, because like I don't insult other channels, you know what I'm saying? Like listen, I just mentioned Mill City's name, right? But I'm not clowning him or saying anything. I'm just saying I know he has a team behind him. And do you, man?
Sure.
Like, I'm not hating. I want to see everybody win and everybody eat. I swear to God, I don't hate on nobody. I don't want nobody to go down. I don't wish hate on anybody. I want to see everybody win. But like, to say something about me is like you're trying to basically say you don't want to see me win. And it's like, yo, at the end of the day, I'll be real with you guys. And I know Prize Fighter will feel the same way. And D3, it's like I've won at life already, bro. Like I'm great, bro. Like in real life, I am good. Of course, we all got our problems here and there. I mean, nothing's perfect, but I'm good, bro. I do this straight up as a hobby. You know what I'm saying? But think about this. Like I don't come on here and ask for super chats. I don't really want it. And
it's
I'm
cool if you do though.
I have a members right up now that I put for $1, bro. Like just to see like who would just mess with it. Other people got it $4 or $5, $10, whatever, and I support them, no problem. But you would think that if they rock with me, $1, that's $12 a year, bro, for a membership.
Come on, man. That's
crazy.
But
I don't ask for it because I don't want to look like I'm begging, because I don't need it. Like what I do want, right, is to show like that I have some type of followership to help the channel grow. Because those faces that show up, that helps a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. But I could care less. Look, I would give somebody $12 just to do it so I could get their face up there. Right?
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, because I'm good, bro. I really am. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. But a lot of people, they do this because they want to get bread, and they don't generally like the sport. They generally do this because they make good content, to their credit, and they got a great following, and that's beautiful. I'm not a hater. But like, don't stop hating on me, bro. Like, so that's why I'm gonna just focus more on
y'all niggas leave TD Sports alone, man. He don't bother nobody.
I really don't.
Good, solid dude. He pull up on your chat. He don't not only subscribe to your chat, but he actually joins as a member.
I joined, a merch, bro.
That's a fact.
I freaking bought merch off of some people's. You feel me?
Yeah. So y'all, come on, man. TD's solid. And if you know TD in real life, you know he's solid. You know he move a certain way, he gonna be cooler. Nothing gonna happen to you if you with TD Sports. You might get to see some celebrities that you like, and TD Sports is, come on, man.
How
Same
is
thing
it?
with
How is it
BVO.
that How is it that one of the dudes that I support, that I'm still a member now on one of his joints, right? And I bought merch off this dude, trolled me, bro. That's crazy. Twice.
We might need to
Twice.
snap on them.
Twice.
It's not like niggas ain't got your back.
Yo,
Sometimes you gotta just snap.
it's crazy. And I'm like,
Sometimes TD,
wow.
you might gotta come out of your character of being such a cool, solid, down to earth guy that don't want to beef with nobody. Sometimes you gotta get out here and get on your channel and talk your ish. And if you need to name a name, name a name. And
No, I'm
then
not
whatever
gonna.
happens after that, man, it's people gonna support you. You like me, free. You know what I'm saying? You still got guys. You know what I'm saying? So if you need to go there, I ain't gonna speak for free or nobody else, but
I'm not
I
gonna
met
do
you
it.
in real life and you solid to me. So if you
I'm
got
not
a
gonna do
problem
it
with them,
because even as I'm speaking now, that's a receipt for somebody, and they could think they know who it is. And I
nah,
promise
you don't know nothing.
nobody's gonna know who I'm talking about. I
You don't
promise
know
you
nothing.
even with me saying that, but they're gonna use somebody may use that and say, oh, he's talking about you or talking about, and I promise you'll be wrong. I dead ass promise you. I'll be shocked if you get it right. But the reason why I won't say a name is that I'm not going to give anybody the satisfaction because you didn't give me the satisfaction. And I'm not going to give you the satisfaction and say, oh, you see, he was talking about me first. I never talked about him. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fall in that trap. But I just want
And
people
that's
to know
why
that
TD is not meant for me
I'm
to
not
have my
stupid,
own
bro.
channel. If I had my
Yeah.
own channel, I'll bomb on these niggas. Anybody that didn't like me, and that's what BVO be like, Praz, you gotta chill. He can start calling me by my real name. You know what I mean? You gotta chill, bro. I'm like, nah, no, I'm not chilling because nobody else
Yeah.
chills. So why do I gotta chill? You
And
know
I
what I
use
mean?
my real name on here. Like my name
Yeah.
is really Thomas. And my last name is on here, bro. And my last name is not Rivera or Soto or fucking Rodriguez or fucking Pasquale or whatever. It's not a common last name. So you know who it is, bro. Like when it's me. So like there's no gimmicks necessary. Like my man Chris Candido from ECW back in the day. No gimmicks needed. Like it's just straight, that's my name. And because I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not looking to start nothing or start any beef or anything like that, because that's corny. Because anyway, beef on the internet is ridiculous because it's not really beef. It's just, he says, he said, because anybody could type a word or type a sentence, whatever. So it's all corny. So it's not even beef, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do this just for fun, man. This is a hobby. It's fun. And sometimes it's just kind of corny, and it gets kind of like, you know what, I don't want to do this no more, and I get in that phase, like I just don't want to pull up with it because I don't want to deal with this or deal with the, that, I just want to go in here, talk and have a nice day. Because at the end of the day, we're getting up here and we're talking. We're not putting on a show, maybe we'll tell a joke or two. We're not dancing or fucking rhyming or whatever. We're just talking, bro. We're having conversations, you know what I'm saying? And and it's supposed to be good, cool conversations, good barbershop type conversations, because that's what we used to do. I used to do it in my barbershop back in the day, and we used to play CeeLo in there too and play blackjack. You know what I'm saying? And we used to talk sports. We used to bet and everything. And that's what I wanted to bring over here, So that's that. That's me. That was the
Yeah.
Thomas rant. I should have put up the
Nah, it's all good. Moving right along. You
Tommy D
good.
rant. But if you see behind the screen, Roll with the Punches podcast, man, this is my man D Free. I think D Free started this, and he's the innovator, if I'm not mistaken. Him and BVO, but I think D Free, this is more you, the innovator. If I'm not, am I right or wrong?
Well, it was both of us. I came up with the name, but
Okay.
it was me and BBO. We both came up with the concept together.
Yeah.
I just came up with the name.
Yeah.
Shout out to the D Free.
No, and I love it, and I think this is going to be my new baby, as far as like my focus is going to be on this with Tales from the B side. I think we already got Keith Cologne. I just got to get a date. Josiah Kirkpatrick is going to come on. I just got to get a date, and then we'll just have some topics and stuff. We'll still try to do Friday night sports talk, but we'll try to stick that to more of like when we talk football or basketball, whatever we want to do, like when sports related. We'll do that. But I think Fridays we'll do Roll with the Punches or some other some other show. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I want to keep
Shout
it
out to
strictly
Be Free.
boxing, and it's gonna be dope, man.
Y'all brothers keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all got dope channels, Be Free, BVO, TD Sports. Everybody, my daughter is going crazy. I'm gonna mute
Yeah, and
myself.
we about to get rolling with the NBA. Football season is over. I will be calling the playoff game, but we about to get rolling with the NBA.
That's
So
fire.
I gotta get started with the NBA. I should have been doing it earlier, but I've been doing a lot of stuff throughout the year, so I
You
ain't
had to
had
get through
time.
football free, You still ain't even made it through that yet. But the NBA, the football was fire. So I know your NBA. I love NBA. So you already
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
yeah.
that'll be dope. I haven't watched NBA like I used to, but
Yeah,
I'll be
you
watching.
should, TD.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's different now. You got a bunch of young teams. You got like the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're pretty young. I think that San Antonio has their number. It's some good stuff. It's some like that rivalry. The Spurs Oklahoma is brewing. And it's gonna spew over. I promise you that.
Hmm. Yeah, that'll be dope because they got the Wemba, right? What do they
Yeah,
call it?
that big French boy, Wembanyama. He's a man. I mean, he
Monster.
can do literally everything. Like he's big like a center, but he can dribble like a guard. He can shoot like a guard. He can defend like a wing. I mean, this kid has everything. If I had to start my
Oh, you
franchise
talking about
today,
Victor? You talking
no,
about
I'm talking
Victor?
about Wembanyama. If I had to
Yeah,
start my
Victor.
franchise today free, I'm picking Wembanyama first.
Yeah, his name Victor Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Victor
would too. I
Wembanyama.
probably would too.
Yeah, he's the best center in the league right now.
Man, he's the
Uh,
best player in the league when healthy.
I know a lot of people would still have Joker, but
Jokic, man, that bummy,
a lot of
man.
people will still have him as the best center. But I got
Hell no.
Wimby. Wimby's
I
the
got
best center.
Wemby all day, bro. I got Wemby
Yeah,
as a number one player when healthy in the league. He's
yeah,
unstoppable, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what Wimby is. Wimby is what everybody thought AD was going to be coming into the league. The difference between him and AD is Wimby can dribble like a point guard.
Hmm.
AD couldn't dribble like a point guard. He has a little bit of handle, but he can't dribble like a point
More
guard.
like a two guard or a three free. Because when he was in college, he was like 6'3", 6'4". No, when he was in high school. When he showed up to Kentucky, he was 6'10". And
Yeah.
who was it? Calipari at the time? Who was the coach? Calipari? Who was it? I forget
No,
the
it
coach.
was the coach that was sending all of those guys straight to the NBA after
Yeah,
1 year.
what's that? Whatever his name is, AD he recruited AD. AD was only six
Oh, I
three.
think it's Calipari. Yeah, he
I
was on
think
that.
it was Calipari.
Was it
When he
Kentucky?
when AD was when he was in high school, he was 6'3". When he got to Kentucky and
Yeah.
Calipari seen him pull up, he was 6'10". So he was like, "Damn, I recruited you as a guard." You know what I mean? I ain't need another forward or center. So
That was with the
AD,
same team as Towns. And
yeah, his Spurs were his
guard.
growth spurt was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's everything that they thought AD was going to be. But he, like I said, he got handy. He can dribble the ball. He can shoot. The only thing is he really can't play down low like that because he's so frail. But he can play
Yeah.
in the box. It's just he can't play in the box with somebody like what's my guy from Philly? Joe.
Embiid,
Joe. Yeah, MB. He can't
yeah,
play in the box with him.
he too little, but
Yeah,
he's a good forward. I would run him at 4 D3. I wouldn't put that kind of pressure on him and that beat down that comes with playing the five. I would put him in like a 4, so he
that's
can.
all. That's the only knock on him is his
It's
size.
injury prone, man.
Yeah,
He's
that's the
injury
only
prone,
knock
bro.
on him. But other than that dude's a monster. He's a monster.
Salute to my man A1 Hoop Zone, man. Salute to you.
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
salute
And
A1,
the
salute
aircraft carrier,
carrier.
man. Salute
Yeah,
to
you
you,
already
man.
know.
Happy New Year, man. Great things for 2026, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Shelton, man? How you doing, man? Who you gonna hate on today, bro?
Hey man, we got a football game, yeah.
Yeah, I just turned it on a little while ago. I was shocked to see 14-0 by Miami, but
Yeah,
now
we
it's
got a football game.
14-7.
They went in at the half and straightened some shit out. Came out. Okay, let's play football.
Yeah, that was a
but
good
yeah,
fight.
who I'm gonna hate on today? Who I'm gonna hate on today? Ain't really nobody to hate on. You know, because things
really
are going the way. Things have all turned out. The end of 2025 turned out exactly the way I thought it would. You'll see that these guys aren't what you think they are. You know, Nakatani in the Inoue fight has lost a little luster because, you know, these guys ain't what you think. They were what you thought they were at the lower weights. But as you move up, you're fighting bigger, stronger guys. The competition gets better. Things tend to even out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, unless Nakatani can, I don't know what adjustments he can make when he fights Inoue. I think he could box a little bit better. I mean, he's got a good corner. He's got Gennaro's brother in his corner. I mean, it's still an interesting fight, but it did kind of lose his luster because he lost that fight. He lost that fight, and
he got beat. He got hands and feet put on him.
Yeah, that one judge scored it. That was ridiculous.
When they always talking about investigating that judge. That was talking about that.
But listen, this year, so we got some fights already in January, and listen, all those fighters that are fighting in January, they have to fight 3 times this year. I don't want to hear it. Shakur got to fight 3 times. Subriel's got to fight 3 times. Teal's got to fight 3 fights. Keyshawn got to fight 3 times. No excuses. You're fighting early in the year. I don't want to see you fight once or twice.
Well, see, here's the problem. The problem with that is this. You want them to fight 3 times a year, correct?
Yeah, I want more activity.
Then you got to have Turkey involved because PBC is on Prime Video. Prime Video is not giving them a budget. You make your own fight, and we'll let you use our platform to show it, but you're paying for it. We want to see what it looks like when it returns, and then we'll think about making an investment. That's what's happening over there. So they don't really have dates.
Yeah, but those guys are not PBC fighters that I just mentioned, though.
Tubi and Top Rank got their deal going on, so Top Rank is going to be fine. Tubi's free. Everybody got Tubi. Yeah. So Top Rank will be all over the place.
Well, some of
these guys don't have enough dates for the number of guys you name. Matchroom don't have that many dates. So you got to have some Riyadh season involved. That's the only way these fights are going to happen. The ones you want.
Yeah. I don't know. I think after Keyshawn fights Jermaine Ortiz, he gets to win. I want to see him in a big fight at 140. I want to see him fight for a title, right? Then the winner of Shakur and Teal, I want to see them fight, another champion. Or if Shakur wins, which everybody thinks he will win, I think he needs to, I think if he's talking about going to 147, then make a fight 147.
Y'all want to see Keyshawn versus Frank Martin at 140?
Of course, I would love to see that.
I don't want to see that.
Can I just show you something real quick?
Out, man. He gonna blast
with these tickets. I'm gonna cut my camera on real quick. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. How you turn it around?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Gotta go back to this. Like, look, bro. I was looking at these ticket prices. Row. Can you see that? Row. It's not focusing. Row. What is that? 117. Why is it not focusing like that?
How much is it?
What's the price on it?
1171, bro. For that pink area, I know it's not focused. Hold on.
Nah, that's crazy.
Why is it not focusing? Oh man.
Yeah, that's
for the Shakur part. This is
Shakur. That pink section. I know y'all can't see the price, but it says 1171, bro. It's not that.
Nah, no way.
Phone not focusing.
It's too much.
And okay, go to row 224 right there. What's that say? It's 224. Now row 224 is only 220. I know y'all can't see that because my I don't know why I don't want to focus, but row 224 is 220.
That's in the top of the MSG. That's at the top.
Yeah, that's in the blue section, bro. Go down the row. I don't even want to do that.
These are 209.
Yeah, but look where you at though. You way up in the the 209 seats is crazy.
How much is 209?
Man, that section, click it.
That's the top row. That's the nosebleed.
That's a brown. Why is my phone not focusing right?
And it's only 3 world title fights.
Y'all can't see that.
Adamas should should wash Austin Williams. I don't think Austin Williams is
So, so let me ask you this, B3. Well, let me ask you this. You want to go to the
209
fight?
is crazy, bro.
You want to go to the fight to see the fight, or you just want to go to be in the atmosphere? What are you trying to do?
No, I do. I want both because now that I
Yeah.
met these brothers, TD and BVO, and Clarence and everybody that pull up to the fights that I seen, I not only I want experience to see the fight, but I want when the fight over, we be lit outside too. So I want both of the,
But
especially
that's what I'm
if I'm
saying.
paying
See,
11.20. What was it? 11.70 what per ticket, nigga? Man,
and
I
that's to
want
be in
the.
the middle, right? That's right, the middle row, or is that
Well,
ringside?
that was what section was that again? It was 117. Row 117. 11.71 per ticket, bro. Well,
Ooh, ooh,
107
ooh,
ain't
ooh.
bad. 107 is $968.
Okay, and that's in the middle, right? That's right
Well,
in the middle of the arena,
114 ain't
correct?
too bad. 114 is 454.
You know what's crazy is that now that I think about it, like Keyshawn has a big following, so there's going to be a lot of people probably to see Keyshawn at that fight too. So you're gonna get Tio fans, you're gonna get Shakur fans from New Jersey, and Keyshawn.
Right.
He because when they fought February 14th, and that was the Hulu Theater, they sold out. And now, mind you, that's the Hulu Theater, but most of those people were there to see Keyshawn, and then Shushu's gonna sell tickets too. So
Yes.
but
Yes.
other than
But
that,
the thing is this, now here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. You want to be in the middle. You want a seat in the middle of the arena, correct?
yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you about going to fights. You know, I go to a lot of fights. When you go to these arenas, there really ain't a bad seat in them because you got that big jumbotron. You can see everything.
Yeah.
Plus,
Well,
you can walk around and go wherever you want to go, really, within reason.
The Garden is good. The Garden, every seat is pretty much good. Like even without
Yeah. So
the Garden is a good place because I've been to the Garden for fights and basketball games. So
right,
I've been
right,
to
right,
like
right.
college games. The
Pro
Garden is,
games.
there's no obstruction views. Yeah, so
Yeah.
the Garden is pretty solid. And then Air
Yeah,
Care.
row one.
Hey, this is my guy. Listen, Air
What
Care
was it?
Carrier, where you from? Like you don't support the hometown guy? Like
Hey,
what do you want me to do?
ATD. Row 114 is 454 per ticket. Row
Now
114.
that ain't bad. That's
That's not
not bad.
bad.
454 a ticket. That's not bad at all.
What row? Like
Aircraft can't support
What row is that?
the
114.
hometown
like
Click that.
team
this?
Click that.
because
What's
Cam
that?
Moses
What
lose
row is
too
it
much.
on? 454. What's that one say?
Aircraft ain't gonna support Cam Moses. He lose too much.
Hey, Free. Do you remember what I told you I paid for them tickets to the Earl Bud fight?
Oh, you went to
Nah.
I think I paid like $800 a pop.
Oh wow.
I think for two tickets I paid $1,200. For two tickets I paid like $1,200 for two tickets.
you live in
Here you
Vegas?
go,
Earl Bud.
TD. It says section 110, row 18. Either tickets 1 through 8, 454, and you know that stadium
You
better
need to
than
jump
me.
on that. Hey, y'all
Yeah,
need to
that's not
jump on
bad.
that. 454, y'all need to jump on that.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean
good
it's.
seat, good for a good price.
But looking at the ring, I mean, from where that is, man, I can't sit up there, bro. I mean, I know it sound good because he's like, 454,
No, what I'm saying,
$450.
that's not in the middle. That's not in the middle.
Nah, I wish my damn shit wasn't acting up, bro. So I can show y'all, bro. What happened to this ticket? I can't show y'all this. It's blurry, bro. Hold on, how I
I'll
do
check
it?
it in a minute, but I'm still gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the week of. I know they're gonna
It's
drop.
blurry. It's too blurry.
Those tickets are dropping.
Yeah, I think they will, TD, because yeah, I mean, like a lot of them are gone though. Like
What I do is I go on
7F
TV.
and 9F and 2F are gone.
No, a lot of them are gone, but what they're going to do is a lot of them going to come back up for resale.
Yeah, I can
A
dig it.
lot, a
Yeah.
lot of them will come
Yeah.
back up for resale because a lot of people. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. A lot of those big time corporations buy a lot of tickets and then they resell them because they know they can make money off
106,
of
106 is $1,000, bro.
Damn, that's
I mean, these tickets are. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You're not going there for under $2,000, bro. If you ain't bought your tickets or you don't catch somebody on a replay, what D Free say to resell, bro? Them tickets gonna be 2 racks. You try to go by yourself, bro. I mean, go with your shorty or your man's in them. Nigga, you gonna be paying a man.
So I gotta get the
Let me go
credentials.
look at something real quick.
Yeah, TD, I hope you get the credentials, bro. And BVO, you need to do if you listening, you need to do the same thing, bro.
Yeah, you're right. The people that will regret it. I think the Keyshawn fight is going to be better than what people think. I think.
Yeah, I like that Keyshawn Jermaine Ortiz fight, TD.
Yeah.
I like Jermaine Ortiz, man. That's my dude, man.
And if Shushu gets the knockout, then people are going to go crazy for Shushu. I know aircraft carrier don't like Shushu. Aircraft carrier, who do you want to see Shushu fight that will make you say that Shushu is good? Give me an opponent that you
He's
want
never
to see.
gonna be satisfied, TD. Why are you asking Carrier
He
anything?
don't want to see Shushu fight.
Yeah, he
You don't like
does.
That's the problem. You don't want
Carrier,
to see
my
Shushu
dude,
fight.
though. Shout out Aircraft Carrier, bro.
Let's see. Where's do I have a
Thank you for your services.
Now, see, I'm gonna tell you what aircraft is on big name people. If they ain't got a big name, aircraft ain't on them.
He out. He out on it. Free tap out on that.
Hey, this is for aircraft. Aircraft, this is for you, man. Aircraft, this is for you. Look at the screen. That's for you, man. Stop hating my man Shushu, man. Is he what? He's not excited. I say, hey, we'll see. Hey, it's understandable. You know, not everybody's for everybody, right? So that's my guy Shushu, man. I don't care what anybody says. That's me and Shushu.
You gotta look past what everybody's saying and just look at the talent in the ring. Don't focus on what nobody is saying about the individual. Just look at the talent in the ring. That's what I do. I don't focus on what people say about certain fighters. I look at what I see in the ring, and if I don't like what I see, I give my opinion on what I saw.
Yeah.
Some people agree with it, some people don't. But I'm
And they
just
get
giving you
mad
what I
at you
saw.
then, Free.
And, you know, sometimes fighters underperform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know they could be underwhelming. You know, Shushu had an underwhelming performance a couple fights ago when he fought the African dude. Okay, you know, but that guy was tough. I've heard the shots that he hit that guy with, and the guy wouldn't go nowhere, and he was awkward and different. You know, but I know that Shushu is better than that. I don't like some of the bad habits that he has. You know, because he's out there trying to hurt people, and Shushu's a way better boxer than what we've seen because I've seen him. You know, so
He trying to get paid, TD.
Time will tell. What was that?
He trying to get paid. So he
Yeah,
gonna
no,
go
and
out
I
there
don't
and do
blame him.
stuff that he normally. Cause we both know that Bruce Carrington is an excellent boxer,
Yeah.
and he's gonna do stuff that he normally doesn't do because he's trying to get paid. And Coach B will tell you that. Coach Bernard Hacker will tell you that. Man, them boys trying to get paid, man.
Yeah, and you also gotta remember he started the pros late because he tried to go to the Olympics.
Right.
Right. And because of COVID, it kind of delayed everything, and then eventually he turned pro, and he had to fight in the bubble and all that. So he was trying to get a gold medal. He was trying to go to the Olympics, and that kind of stalled his career. That's why he started late. But if it wasn't for that, he would have been a pro much
I'm
younger.
about to say I don't think that was a bad decision that he made career wise. I think that going to the Olympics and doing what he tried to do to get a gold medal, I think that was the right decision, bro.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
I mean, it just didn't work out because COVID happened, and you know that messed everything up. So,
But he's still
other than that,
he's still a good fighter though.
yeah,
Man.
he
Listen,
listen.
going to
I
the
respect.
Olympics is a once in a lifetime situation. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're fortunate enough to go multiple times, then you're fortunate. But most fighters don't ever get a chance to go to the Olympics. So that's a once in a lifetime situation. You got to take that.
Yeah, and to make the team is just a great feat altogether. And anybody have heard me over the last 3 years on this, I respect a lot of guys that made the Olympic teams. Like Raul Marquez was on the Olympic team. You know, Vernon Forrest. Like I think that's a great feat to represent your country to make the Olympics. Is that shows that you were the best in your country. You know, saying that you can box.
Yeah. I mean, both of the Russells was on the Olympic team, Gary and Antoine.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, you know, so I got a lot of respect for guys that represent, that's been representing the Olympics. You know, Keyshawn Davis, another one. I got a lot of respect for him. You know, so that's what happened with Shushu. He started late, and now let's see what happens. You know, like time will tell, right? You know, hopefully he makes a fan out of aircraft carrier, and if not, it is what it is. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I just think Shushu is better than what we've seen, and maybe we'll see something special January 31st. So time will tell. Thomas Hill, what's good, man? Salute, man. Welcome aboard.
What's going on,
Hey,
Tyrone?
man. Salute to the homie Prize, my man D Free, Tommy from the Bronx. We closing out the year, going into another one strong. I know it's almost 10 where you guys is. So, hey, I'm just coming in, showing some support and some love, man. What's good? Who we talking about?
No, we just freestyling right now. I was just basically, just wishing everybody Happy New Year, talking about what we're going to do in 2026. And I was recapping the year, basically, from my point of view, all the different fights I've been to and events. We're showing some pictures and stuff. And we're just winging it right now and freestyling it,
Yo, who was talking about just a few seconds ago about going to the Olympics and whatnot?
Oh, because I was explaining to Shushu, like, he started his pro career late because he decided to go give another run with the Olympics. And we made the team. The COVID happened, and he couldn't really perform. So he had turned pro then, but he turned pro late. So because he's like 26, 27. So that's the thing with Shushu, and I know that Shushu's a lot better boxer. And I was trying to explain that I got a lot of respect for the guys that make the Olympic team. Tiger Johnson's another Olympian. And then I didn't mention it before, but we mentioned Vernon Forrest or Raul Marquez, Keyshawn Davis, like all these guys. I give a lot of respect to those guys that made the Olympic team. So he said Vernon Forrest belongs. I think he does too. Vernon Forrest, he was special. Let me tell you something, Vernon Forrest. Some people agree, some people may not, because Floyd is Floyd. But I really truly believe that Vernon Forrest was the right guy to beat Floyd Mayweather if they would have fought. I just truly, honestly believe that. I called for that fight, when he was fighting. I just thought that.
Who you said, TD?
Vernon Forrest. I thought that
Vernon
Forrest had the right style to beat Floyd. He probably was the only guy that possibly could have beaten him.
He lost to Mayorga though twice though. That's tough.
Well, yeah, Mayorga.
And Mayorga they went 12 rounds in that second fight. That first fight, I get it. Vernon was trying to do too much, trying to be the new welterweight champion and try to do too much. But bro, when he came back and got UD'd by Mayorga, it was crazy. So I don't think he can beat Floyd.
Mayorga got in Vernon Forrest's head.
Yeah, he did. Mayorga was a savage, bro. He really can get in your head, but I like Vernon a lot, and RIP Vernon, but I don't think he could beat Floyd. I know his size and stuff at welterweight, his jab and all that. I get it, but I just think Floyd would be too calculated.
I don't know. The way he beat, like he beat Shane twice.
Yeah, he
beat him
did
3 times because he beat him in the Olympic trials.
Yeah.
He beat him in the amateurs too to make the Olympic team.
And he beat him twice.
So, I mean, I just think that.
But TD, sometimes some people got your number,
Yeah, and that's true. But I just think his style, I think he would have caused a problem for him. I always said that, listen, he lost to Sergio Mora too. Now in the rematch, he beat him up. He stopped him. But, that was a bad loss, losing to Sergio Mora. But I don't know, something about Vernon that I thought would give Floyd a tough fight.
I love Vernon, man. Vernon, the Viper was he was a good welterweight, man. His stuff got cut short for, because the kind of person he was, man. He believed in like certain things, man, and you can't go against that. But I don't know, man. I think Floyd would have figured him out with that, because I think Vernon would have been trying to spend too much time trying to knock Floyd out. And when you train to do that, or if you try to do that, you're gonna lose to Floyd. You can't knock him out, bro.
That's possible.
Yeah, if we do fantasy fights, it's possible, but but in reality, man, I didn't see him get clipped by the best. Oh my God.
What happened? What was that?
Now my daughter's it's too loud for me.
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, man. If you guys got anything else, man, cook. If not, I'm gonna cut it. I mean, I just came on to say what's up and talk about what we're gonna cut going on in 2026, and wish everybody a happy and healthy New Year.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Well, enjoy your time with your family, man. Definitely Happy New Year. Be safe, cause hell, sometimes people cut up out there, man. So you guys be safe out there, and
Yep.
we see another one.
Y'all stay safe.
Yeah, man.
Indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, we link up again this year. D Free. Hopefully, come out to Fight Prize. We got Clarence's cookout coming up in July. We'll be out there again. So.
Hey, Tom, you going down there to drop the ball in New York?
Nah, hell no.
Hell no. Hey, I did that once in my lifetime, Thomas, and I would never, ever come to New York again around that time. If you want to leave, you're not going to leave. You're not going to.
I can't be around too many people, man. You know where I learned that? And I've been to Yankee parades, like when the Yankees won the World Series in '96, 98, and 99, and that was it. I didn't go in 2000. Too many people. It was crazy, especially 96 was nuts. But when I went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, I went twice. I went in 98 and 99. After 99, I said never again. So you'll never catch me at Times Square. Ever.
Yeah, Times Square is wild. It is really wild, man.
No shot, man. It can't be too many people, man.
I couldn't do it because, for one, you got to get down there early, and it's way too cold.
Yep.
It be hella cold.
The cold don't be that bad though. It be the people for me, Free. Like I said, you can book yourself $1 million hotel. If you decide to go down in Times Square with them people and do the ball drop, I don't care if your hotel costs $100 million. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You're just not. I did that once in my life, and I will. They say never. Nope. I will never do that again.
Yeah.
I will avoid that. Like, man.
I know it'd be cold out there because my man Dick Clark be having tears streaming down his eyes, dog. And I know that's cold, bro.
And it was cold today, so I can imagine what it is now at night.
Man, it was cold in Philadelphia. Man, it was freezing today. The wind was whipping. Man, they blew my trash cans over last night. It was just a mess.
Got to go out there with that wool on. Keep yourself.
Man, I can't do it. I did, like I said, I've been to the Yankee parade. 1996 was crazy because that was the first World Series they won since 77 or 78. So, but 98 was okay. 99, it was packed, but not like 96. But that Puerto Rican parade in 99, I said nope, no more, never again.
Yeah, never man, again. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, no way. And that was with my peoples. Nope, sorry, no shot.
Yeah, and you don't know how people get down, man. Some people use that opportunity to take advantage of folks out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
People are wild, man. I just don't listen. I don't even like taking the train in the morning to go to work with all them people, man. So, shit, no time.
So you brave it through the traffic?
Huh?
You brave it in the car through the traffic?
Yes.
Damn.
It's
so
better
you have extra early.
Yeah. So at the time, the ball, the Times Square ball looks just as good on this TV.
Hey, it look better. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, cozy, warm, vibrant colors, and on top of that, you get to see you get to hear the damn music that they gonna play.
Yep.
And some of the music be wild anyway, man. Especially as we get older and older and older, the way that they do songs now is just crazy. So hell.
Straight up.
But yeah, man, you guys be safe. Have a great time with the fam, man, and Happy New Year to you.
Appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate you, D Free, and Prize Fighter Thomas Hill, and everybody in the chat. I really do for the support and just for the conversations, man. This is what I like to do, man. And I'm sure you guys like to do it as well. Good boxing talk, good sports talk. You know what I'm saying? And then we go about our day and about our life. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't hurting nobody, killing nobody, hurting nobody's feelings. We just have good old fun. And definitely appreciate you guys coming on and all the support. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. All right, then, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, y'all be safe. If y'all got anything, say it now or forever hold your peace.
Nah, man. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all in the new year.
Absolutely, man. Happy New Year to everybody. Price Fight, you got anything?
Man, Happy New Year's to all you guys, man. Shout out to my brother Juan for having a new baby. Shout out to Juan. Shout out to ST and BVO. TD, the guys, D Free. everybody to support us, man. We love y'all. We coming up, man. We here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Juan, man. Juan added another Juan, right? Juan
Yeah.
plus one. Now he's got another
Yeah.
Juan.
Hey,
And
Juan,
he got a
and
baby
Juan.
boy.
Yeah.
So salute to my man Juan and congratulations. I'm not sure if that's his first child. Do anybody know? Is that his first son?
I don't want to do that, but I just know that Juan had a new baby, and that's a beautiful thing. And shout out to him.
Yeah, no, the reason I asked is because everybody, when your first child is basically, that's your Father's Day. Like, everybody has a Father's Day, Mother's Day, because that's a general day. But your first child, that's
hit different.
Specific. That's their birthday, but it's also the first time you become a father. So that's your special day as well. So, so I know a lot of people don't look at it that way, but I try to tell people you should look at it that way, for your first. But it's a special day. But salute to him and God bless Juan and his family, as they welcome in a new baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
So peace, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through. Happy New Year. We'll be back maybe tomorrow. Who knows when we'll be back? I'm sure BVO will be back soon and causing havoc and trouble with everybody like we love. So can't wait for that. Salute to STN. Shout out to Sports Talk Network. And shout out to you guys. Seriously. Happy New Year, everybody. God bless. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.